Hey guys, it's Miranda, and today I'm going to be doing this easy wavy curly hair tutorial for you. This is a hairstyle I do at least every other day for work, almost daily, and I can get ready like this and get it actually like curled and everything within like 5 minutes. So I'm going to be describing a bunch of different tips I use to get my hair like this. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so this frizz ball that you see is what my hair looks like when I get done blow drying it. My hair is naturally, I have fine pieces, but I have a lot of it, and it's quite frizzy and curly, as you can see here. And I'll tell you, when I got out of the shower, all I did was I sprayed heat tamer spray. I spray that all over. And then, you guys, it's so important, do not brush through your hair when it's wet. When your hair is wet, it's at its most fragile state, it's most prone to breaking, and I know most of you don't want your hair to break. If anything, you're trying to fix it from the breakage. So make sure you're not brushing your hair. I know a lot of you just don't even care, and you're just like, whatever, I'm just gonna brush through it. But you guys definitely want to make sure you're not doing that. Comb I love the best is this comb right here. It's like a cutting comb, and you can get these at Sally's. And then I put in this Moroccan oil. It's the hydrating styling cream. All I did was, and I did have somebody ask me how I got my bangs to have as much volume as I did, and it's a little bit of a process. I will tell you guys, when I blow dry it, I start with my head upside down and I blow dry it till my hair is about 85 to 90% dry, till it's almost all the way dry. That's when I then go in with my brush. And when I'm getting ready for work, I try to get ready as quickly as possible, and I can do my hair so fast. Today what I'm doing is I'm showing you guys how to do your hair the quickest, and I just use my Aveda wooden paddle brush. You can get this at Aveda salons, and I believe you can get it on the Aveda website. I've had this one since I was in hair school. I went to an Aveda school. It has like, it still works. It works great. If I don't use this like on the weekends and stuff, I'll use my Chi Turbo round brush here, and this is a really great, it's like the Boar bristle brush. I love to use this, but I find that round brushing takes so much time. I just don't have the patience for it like during the week. So anyway, when I do blow dry it, like I said, I wait until it gets 85 to 90% dry, and then I flip my head back over, and I don't part it. I just kind of start to brush it forward. And then this is a trick that works on Fifth Avenue now, in New York City, and this is one of the hair tricks she told me. I told her I wanted the Nicole Richie bang. So I don't really have bangs now, but I still do this now. When my bangs were a lot shorter, I used to do this, but you just comb your hair forward like this with your brush, and you can do this with a paddle brush or a round brush. And when your blow dryer is on, what you do is you just kind of brush it up and down as an angle to the side like this. You guys can kind of see, and this way you kind of get that sweepy side motion, and it's pushing this part down and over. So I would do that, and then it gets your hair, like you guys can kind of see how sweepy my bang is. That's a really great way to get your sweepy side bang to work. A lot of people say to brush it, and it is true to brush it in the opposite direction to get to lay the way you want to, but every time I do it that way, I feel like I'm Donald Trump with a comb over. Like, I don't know, it just does not look right. So this is the way I do it. This is the way the stylist on Fifth Avenue told me to do it. I mean, look at this. This is pretty serious. And I'll show you guys how to back comb it, how to stay in place and everything. So anyway, I just do that. Whatever. I'm not gonna, if you guys want me to show you how to blow dry hair, I can show you how to round brush hair to get it straight. Anyway, moving on to how I get done quickly, which if I wasn't doing all this talking, I would be like done by now. I have to go into the straightener with my hair every day because I have this like Afro puff horns going on the side of my head. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, so I use a Chi flat iron. When I'm doing this really fast, you guys, I don't worry about going with a comb and perfectly making sure that it's like perfectly combed, whatever. Like, let's be realistic. You're in a rush. Like, you don't have time to sit here and like play hair salon. This is exactly what I do. I pull pieces, I start at the front, and I always start on the side just because this is the side that stands out to me the most. And I go all the way up and get around the frame of my face. And you guys see how quick I did that. Now, I do not flat iron anything around here because I'm going to be curling it. We're going to go directly, and we're just going to start pulling the hairs underneath. My hairs underneath tend to lay really frizzy, and I just kind of flip them out a little bit at the end. So we're going to just pull pieces of hair flat iron it and flip it up a little bit. Move over to this side, and I'm just carrying on around the bottom. And you guys can tell as you flat iron it, your hair gets that smooth. It gets like a lot smoother of a feeling. Okay, so the bottom's done, and I will sometimes just do this just to get them to all blend together. And now I'm going to go up through here, and I don't clip anything when I flat iron. Like I said, you guys, this is me being realistic. This is me doing my hair as fast as I can in the morning so I have as much time as possible to sleep in. I will even do this. Like, I will not clip it. I'm just trying to show you guys the most efficient way to do your hair while getting enough sleep. And my hair needs highlighted really bad. Wowie. All my highlighting stuff is all in storage. I feel like everything, my whole life is in storage. I'm just here. Thank God I moved this weekend. Okay. Eee. All right, when I get to the bang, I just kind of go with it. I don't want it to be too straight, but I will flip it out a little bit at the end. But I tend to do more with the curling iron when I'm doing a curly style. And you guys can see like how flat and boring my hair is getting. Ew, lame. Okay. So that is it for that. And now we're going to move on to curling it. I'm not going to do any teasing until I'm done curling. Okay, so moving on to curling, we're going to go ahead and get started, and my cord is really short. I'm just using like, I think it's a 1.5 inch barrel. And yeah, I'm going to start on this side, and what I'm doing is I'm not sectioning anything off. Like I said, this is the quick tutorial version. This is how I do my hair for work, and pretty much every time you guys see it curled. I just take a section like this, you start at the top, and you just wrap, and I leave about like a few inches out at the bottom. This is what's going to really help to blend your hair together. And as that's sitting in, I get the next section ready. You guys can see my hair curls really, really fast. Okay, so just keep twirling and sort of squeezing the hair in there. You want to leave the end out. I left about a few inches out, and we're getting our next piece ready. And we'll move on to this side. I'm already done with that side, and I'm just pulling the sides, the pieces from the back pretty deeply all the way over to the side here. See, I'm reaching way behind my head to get this one. Like that. Okay, I'm leaving my bang section out, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with that part. Sometimes I take this piece. Oh my god, I totally forgot to tell you guys a most important part. You always want to curl your hair out. You never want to curl it forward, otherwise you're going to get that little kid look. So I'm curling it out every single time I do it like this. Always make sure when you guys are going to take the pieces that your curling iron, the front is facing, the clip part is facing front. You want to go this way. Always go like outside. Outside. Does that make sense? Because I see so many girls doing it inside. I'm like, what? You guys, come on. When I do the bang, all I do is I take the whole big section. And if you have shorter bangs, you probably don't want to do this. I'm actually growing my bangs out, so that's why I'm doing this part. But I'm taking just the bottom part and sort of sweeping it back, and I'm only holding it for a second because I just want a little like winged out look like that. I don't want it to be like super curl, and it's going to be really wacky right now. Now we're done. So now you have something like this. I'm going to let your hair kind of sit like this. If your hair does not curl well, go ahead and hairspray it right now. You want to make sure you use a flexible hold hairspray. You don't want to do your final setting spray right now, but if you want to spray it right now, I'm not going to because I don't like a lot of hairspray in my hair. But what I'm going to do is let the curls cool down, and then I'll be right back and I'm going to show you guys our next step. Okay, so I'm back and my hair is cooled down. I'm going to finger wave through it just a little bit. I'm not going to brush it out like crazy. I'm just going to go like this to sort of break up the waves. And this is going to help it get to lay together really nicely. So we just have something like that right now, and I definitely want to add some volume up here because my hair is so heavy it tends to weigh everything down. So this is the best teasing comb, I think, that's ever been made. You can get these at Sally's for like $2 or $3.99, $2.99 or $3.99. It's a rat tail comb, so you can you know, pull up at pieces if you need to. But what I really like about this is if you guys can see the teething on this, there's short pieces and there's long pieces, and that works really great for back combing. And I'm going to show you guys something with this that's been, you know, I see all sorts of people teasing, and they're just going up and down, and they're going like crazy, like making a rat's nest on top of the hair. That is not how you do teasing. Oh, I'm going to show you the correct way to tease. First of all, I'm going to brush this section kind of back. I'm going to grab a section like this, not too thick, and I'm combing through it because I want it to be nice and neat. Now, when you guys are doing this, you don't want to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That is horrible for your hair, terrible. What you want to do is you want to go down, out, and around, down, out, and around. What that's going to do is it's going to create a little bit of a cushion on your hair, and that's also going to keep your hair from breaking, from going up and down, up and down. So when you do it fast like this, you can see I'm almost doing like little circles. And I usually count, like I usually do 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And see how much volume that just created, and I am not damaging my hair. So I'm going to do a few sections of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like a diagonal piece, like right here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to do it as many times, and I'm actually not counting right now, but usually I count if I'm not talking. I can't really think right now. And then I'm just going to take this little section here. Alright, then I'll take a little piece up here. Whipped up like this. I don't want it to be too back combed up here, and you guys can see my hair is looking like whack. And this for if you guys want to get some volume into your bangs, I'm going to show you a few tricks. First of all, I just take a diagonal piece like this. You guys don't want to be like, hey, I'm going to take my whole bang. You want to take like a diagonal piece of it through here. I don't know, I've gotten the hang of how much. You want like the bottom portion of it to lay nice and flat. You want the top part of it, you're going to back comb it. I'm only doing it like 4 times because I don't want it to be too ferocious, but that's going to put so much volume into your bangs. Can you guys already see that? So, okay, you guys have this like huge rat nest looking thing, right? Okay, so all you're going to do is, you're just going to kind of comb the top section. Comb it down so it's all nice and laying smoothly. And you have that so far, okay. Now, a trick for you guys, if you guys have shorter bangs, before you hairspray, this is what you're going to do. Get your bangs to lay where you want them to lay. Let's say, I want my bangs to lay right here. I'm going to show you what you do. You know, you guys will have them and they'll keep like going across your face. You're like, oh my gosh, just stay there. The trick of getting them to stay there, and this is what I used to always teach my clients, is you hold it down like this, and you just back comb into your bang like that, and that is going to keep your hair. Can you guys see? It's like hardly moving now. Do that trick. It will keep your bangs over, I swear. Alright, now for hairspray, I'm going to use my absolute favorite. So I'm using the TRESemmé Tray 2 spray, and I absolutely love this. So what I do is, I never want to spray it directly on my hair. I spray a little bit on my fingers, like this, and then I go up and I like blend it into my scalp, like that. You guys see that? I take a little bit more and I smooth down this area just because I want it to look really nice and neat against my face. That's going to define some of the curls right there, and that's going to keep my the frizz and the curls from, you know, acting back up. Now I'm going to do that again and get the very back of my hair. I'm actually going to get it on top as well here. Okay, just keep spraying it on your fingers. And this, I like this hairspray because it's not as sticky as like a lot of the hairsprays are. So I really like this one. Okay, then spray some finally your fingers. This is one area of my hair I don't mind spraying the hairspray on. I just spray it right in the direction of my bang and then smooth my bang into the direction that my hair is going. And then what I do is, let's go back. I hairspray the very bottoms of my hair and scrunch up to keep that curl nice and bouncy. So then you have something like this. And honestly, you guys, when I do this for work every day, it does not take very long. If I was not talking, this would be done so quickly. I was just trying to tell you my little tips and tricks throughout the way. So yeah, this is a really pretty loose, sexy curls for you guys to wear to work, school, even getting ready to go out if you guys are like short on time. Yeah, this is really great. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. If you guys have any requests or any questions or anything, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you all soon.